Did you know that while the Nifty 50 barely moved today, one stock secretly surged with more than 4 times its usual trading activity? Welcome to our channel. In this episode, we reveal the stories behind today's most surprising movers and why certain levels might be more critical than they appear. If you find this kind of sharp market insight helpful, please like the video and subscribe for straightforward daily stock updates. Let us dive in. Apollo Hospitals jumped nearly 4% today, quietly outshining the rest of the Nifty 50. Here are the exact numbers straight from NSE in the next 6 minutes. You'll get key price zones, a crucial volume signal, and tomorrow's top 3 stocks to watch. The Nifty 50 opened at 24,361 rupees 9, moved between 24,296 rupees 8 and 24,405 rupees 2, and closed at 24,366 rupees 0, down 0.12% from the previous close of 24,395 rupees 85. That is a remarkably narrow day. The index essentially stretched, yawned, and went home. But even in quiet sessions, the bigger setup can hide clues. The Nifty 50 remains between its 52-week high of 26,373 rupees 2 and 52-week low of 22,182 rupees 55. It is now near the upper end, only 1.6% off the high, a zone where resistances have often pushed back. But can history repeat itself this week? Focus on immediate resistance at 24,531 rupees and support at 24,266 rupees. RSI at 45.4 is neutral, so momentum is balanced. The 9-day EMA at 24,444 rupees is still above the 20-day EMA at 24,363 rupees, technically keeping the short-term trend positive even with today's quiet close. Volume was 0 times the 20-day average standard activity, not a sign of any dramatic shift. Look for this multi-day clue. DIIs have been net purchasers for 2 sessions, and this Apollo Hospitals is just 1.3% from its 52-week high, a market touched 8 sessions ago. Sometimes, leaders like these send a signal before the index does. Which name are you watching closely? Let me know. I check every comment. Apollo Hospitals delivered today's biggest surprise, rising 3.85% from a previous close of 85.90 rupees 0. It opened at 86.15 rupees 0, dipped to 85.88 rupees 5, hit 89.25 rupees 0, and closed at 89.20 rupees 5. This was not just an upward move. The stock spent the day testing its recent peak, yet didn't quite break through. Curiously, no clear news appeared in today's data. But look at the hidden strength. Volume was 4.06 times the 20-day average, signaling rare participation from the market. RSI at 56.4 is neutral, while the 9-day EMA at 88.06 rupees stays below the 20-day EMA at 88.25 rupees, so the short-term trend is not fully positive, a situation where bullish enthusiasm is visible, but not confirmed. The next test is resistance at 89.35 rupees with support at 88.55 rupees. With Apollo just 1.3% away from its 52-week high of 90.39 rupees 48, all eyes are on whether it can clear that historical ceiling. This is a zone where the story could quickly shift. Watch how it unfolds. Moving from the day's most active stock, let us turn to the telecom giant, where a different kind of surprise appeared. But the biggest surprise today is still ahead. Bharti Airtel reached 2,005 rupees 8 intraday, yet the key question is whether momentum can deal with the 2031 rupees ceiling. Bharti Airtel opened at 1939 rupees 1, exactly matching its previous close, then traded down to 1932 rupees 0 before climbing to 2005 rupees 8 and closing at 1992 rupees 1. That is a gain of 2.73%, and the unusually strong part was the full recovery from the early dip. The candle effectively said, "Thank you for the discount," and kept walking. No clear trigger identified today from the supplied data. Volume was 1.9 times the 20-day average, described as normal activity, so the move did not come with an extreme volume spike. The 9-day EMA at 1953 rupees is above the 20-day EMA at 1939 rupees, pointing to a short-term bullish trend. RSI at 66.5 is still classified as neutral in the data, but it is clearly toward the higher side of that range. A suspense point now appears. The next struggle is resistance at 2031 rupees, while support sits at 1936 rupees, close to the previous close and the 20-day EMA area. If price stays above 1936 rupees, notice what happens over the next session. If it cannot pass 2031 rupees, will this be just a pause or a reversal? These sorts of moments often come before bigger developments. Remember to always dig deeper into such setups. Now, our third stock finds itself in an unusual technical situation. Adani Ports gained 2.53%, but its chart carries an interesting contradiction. A strong one-day rise alongside a short-term bearish EMA structure. The stock opened at 1658 rupees 0, traded between 1657 rupees 2 and 1700 rupees 0, and closed at 1700 rupees 0, exactly at the day's high. The previous close was also 1658 rupees 0, so the entire advance came after the opening bell. That is a clean intraday finish. The candle climbed the staircase and then refused to leave before reaching the top step. No clear trigger identified today in the supplied data. Volume was 0.89 times the 20-day average, which is normal activity rather than a major participation surge. RSI at 48.7 is neutral. However, the 9-day EMA at 1688 rupees remains below the 20-day EMA at 1719 rupees, keeping the short-term trend technically bearish. But here is where the story gets interesting. Immediate resistance is 1703 rupees, just above today's close, while support is 1650 rupees. Adani Ports is still 10.1% below its 52-week high of 1891 rupees 1, set 30 sessions ago. The chart may show confidence for today, but a single move hasn't changed the broader technical picture yet. Sometimes, these setups resolve dramatically. Keep this chart on your radar as the week progresses. Today proved that while the Nifty 50 moved little, there was hidden energy among select stocks. Apollo Hospitals stood out with 4.06 times average volume and strong momentum. Bharti Airtel and Adani Ports both posted gains, but the technical story is only half told at tonight's close. So, what should you watch tomorrow? First, observe whether the Nifty 50 holds at 24,266 rupees or makes a move toward 24,531 rupees. Second, see if these leading stocks, Apollo Hospitals at 89.35 rupees, Bharti Airtel at 20.31 rupees, and Adani Ports at 1703 rupees, move past their crucial resistance levels, or if the market pauses for breath. If you found this market breakdown valuable, hit like, comment with your favorite stock right now, and subscribe for more daily reviews. This video is purely educational and not investment advice. Always talk to a SEBI-registered advisor before making any financial decisions.